Allegiance 6.
Allegiance 6?
Oh, fuck off, Rodney.
All right. I am married. I got 2 kids. I've been married 10 years, like I was saying earlier. Anybody married? You're married? My wife told me the other day she was having a hard time breathing, but I couldn't really understand her. I had the pillow too tight. Nothing? Man, I worked all week on that damn joke, too. That shit killed a divorce court. No, I am. I got 2 kids. I'm married. I got 2 kids, my wife, and then my dog. And I got a younger son that just turned 2. We just had a party for him yesterday. But he's in that phase where he's doing that thing where he has to sleep. First of all, he's a daddy's boy. He's like a big daddy's boy. And he's got that thing where when he wakes up in the middle of the night and he has a nightmare, he has to sleep in the bed with dad because it calms him down. So now not only is it me, him, my dog, and my wife, it's me, him, my dog, and my wife. And my wife told me, she's like, we got to do something about this. She's like, it's you, him, me, and the dog. And I'm like, I know. She's like, so what are we going to do? And I'm like, fuck. Well, now her and the dog sleep on the couch. So being married comes also with, thank you. I appreciate that. It killed back there. Bald guys rule. Awesome. You love that too. Being married also comes with in-laws. Yeah. Mine came into town not too long ago. Yes, we don't get along. We never have. But whatever. So being with coming with in-laws, you know, when they come in, you have to plan everything. You know what I mean? You got to clean their house, and you got to go get new sheets. And with mine, it's the same way. It's no different from anybody else. I had to go get new sheets. I had to clean the house, and then I had to go to PetSmart and buy a kennel. To be fair, she sheds, and I don't want her on the couch. No? Nothing? Well, that we got a pool too, so if she goes out there and she swims, and she comes in and she lays on the couch, it's going to smell like wet mother-in-law, and I don't want to deal with it. Like I was talking about earlier, how that lady was here earlier from Australia, and she asked if my son had ADHD, and my son does. He's got it, I think, worse than I do. Because the shit that he does, I don't know if he's insane or if it's like some secret that I've been missing out in my life. For instance, I'm going to tell you a story. I came home one day from work, and my son, I'm still trying to teach him manners and respect. And right now he's got that thing where he wants to do his business with the bathroom door open. It doesn't matter who comes over. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I came home from work. Thanks, Sam. I came home from work, and I'm walking in, and my wife's sitting on the couch, and my younger son's sitting on the couch. And I walk in, and I'm walking by the bathroom because I live in a townhome, so the bathroom's downstairs right there by the stairs. And I walk in, and I walk by, and you notice when your son or your kid in general does something that catches you off guard, and you can't help but stop and be like, what the fuck's going on? Right? Like you'd be on your phone or in a movie, and then your son does something, and you're like, what? Something's wrong. So I walk by, and I'm walking by the bathroom, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something, and I'm like, and I look at my wife, and I'm like, and she's like, I don't know. Well, what he was doing is he was doing his business, and what the weird thing was is he was sitting on the toilet. That's not the weird thing. We all do that, unless you guys squat beside it. I don't know. Backwards. Anybody see where I'm going with this? No? Okay, hold on. Stay with me. He was sitting on the toilet backwards, like this. I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you get them drunken staggers, and, you know, you're like, and you got that bat to brace yourself so you don't fall forward and hit the wall, right? So I totally saw where he was going with that. But he's a kid. You know, you shouldn't be drinking unless you are. I mean, buy me a shot, too. Fuck, don't leave me out. So I come home, and he's in there, and he's like this, and he's humming. He's like, and And I'm just standing there. And I'm just watching him, and he didn't even know I was there, and he's just humming. And I hear tapping. And for 5 minutes, I'm standing there watching him, and finally I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, why are you backwards? And I kid you not, true story, he turns around, he looks at me, and goes, so I can eat at the same time. I'm like, dude, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. So after I tried it, I'm like, you know what? This little boy's on to something. But no, I do have kids. I do, it's fine. I forgot my... What? Oh, get off? Oh, the
Yeah,
mic.
get off the stage.
Alright. Being a parent's weird, man. There's so many things that happen. Like, for instance, I wrote down all my jokes and then I forgot it, because that's what happens with parents. You're like, oh, this is going to be funny. I'm going to go up there and fucking tell it. It's going to kill. And then you get up here and you're like, fuck. How did it go again? So, I forgot my whole set. So, that's the story I have. That's my time. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.